train's heading to Ridgewood via the Bergen County line.
Just got off train 1113 at Hohokus. We got the big boy pulling us. PL 42AC 4014. Well, here we are in Hohokus on the main line, Bergen County line route. If you say Hohokus backwards, it has a negative connotation. Suck. Uh-oh. Anyway, it's a warm day. It's going to be in the mid-40s. That's going to feel tropical compared to what it's been like the last couple of weeks. Hohokus is a pretty town and a pretty spot. Got a hill behind me that blocks the wind. And got 3 tracks here. This is a great place to get horn action. You got 2 crossings in close proximity. This Warren Avenue and further down the famous Hollywood Avenue, where many photographs and videos have been taken as the train starts to go around Collins Curve. 112, here comes train 1116 from Suffern to Hoboken. It's a very nice 47 degrees right now. He's got a Jeep on the back. The gates are going down for 47, Hoboken to Port Jervis. As we hear a FedEx truck labor down the hill here. PH3C 4908. The gates are going down for 11:55. Hoboken to Suffern. He'll stop here. Time is 1:24. Good stuff coming. Here it is, 2025, and they sound exactly like those Erie Lackawanna SD45s I heard in the 70s. (126), here comes train 62 en route from Port Jervis to Hoboken. It's a local, makes every stop. Wow, what a horn. I sounded better than that when I had the Hong Kong flu back in the 1960s. 138, here's 1211 for Waldwick with a PL. Approaching at 210 is 1118 from Suffern to Hoboken. Well, here's the big boy engine again, 4014. Imagine if it was really the UP 4014 shoving that. Probably shove right through to the front of the train. At 2:16, another Hoboken-bound train is 1272. He just started his journey on the other side of Collins Curve in Waldwick. Another PL. Well, I like those better than the ALP 45s. Yeah, it's windy, but fortunately that cliff is blocking a lot of it. Those PL-42s are troublesome, but they're still in service. Apparently the ALP-45s have been even more troublesome lately. 229 approaching is 1157 from Hoboken to Suffern. A DP. But the only redeeming feature on those things are the horns. Loud K5LAs. Ugly as hell, though. And they eat up gasoline like it's going out of style. Diesel fuel. These are the HSP 46s of New Jersey Transit. But at least the HSP 46s sound impressive when they start. These sound like New York City buses. Imagine the Q70 bus sounding like that when it pulls up to the bus stop. 235 approaching his 1213, right behind 1157. He's bound for Woldwick. Oh boy. Complain about this ALP 45. Listen to this. Every single ALP 45 that has a horn like that. Activity at 255. Something headed towards Suffern. Southern, that might be the H55. Had a couple of Jeep 38s on them and an ES44 DC. What a locomotive to have on a local. That meek horn at 305 is for train number 1120. Suffering to Hoboken. I had to think about that one for a minute. 313, this should be train 49 from Hoboken to Middletown. Goes non-stop from Secaucus to Ramsey, Route 17. That sounded good as that Jeep was powering up through here. Time is 3:17, approaching his train 64, Port Jervis to Hoboken. If he's working, this should have French onion soup at the helm. Yeah, that was him all right. I could see that bald head a mile away. 322, this should be 11:59 en route from Hoboken to Suffern. Shortly I'll be heading to Porterville on train 1174. Get some more horn action there. Ooh. Well, I enjoyed my 2.5 hours here at Hohokus. Here comes train 1174 to pick me up, take me down to the Porterville station on the Bergen County line. This cab car has a pretty nice K5LA. The one French onion soup had was abysmal. I'm very disappointed in that CNJ one. I've heard better. Fluttery. Okay, just got off 1174 at Porterville on the Bergen County line. This is a great spot. Crossings at both ends. Great place for horn action. Gonna spend the next couple of hours here.
350, here comes 1161. Hoboken Suffering. I don't like the looks of that locomotive, but the horn sounds good.
And as he pulls out, he'll be blowing his horn from Midland Avenue. The crossing he approached coming in was Outwater Lane. Port 28 approaching Porterville is the first of the Port Jervis fleet. Train 51, Hoboken to Port Jervis. The good old 4100. Okay, approaching at 4:45 is train 66 from Middletown, New York to Hoboken. From Suffern to Secaucus, he stops at all the R stations. Ramsey, Route 17, Ridgewood, Radburn, Fairlawn, and Rutherford. Those are the only stops.
You hear that? At 4:50 approaching is train 1263, Hoboken to Waldwick, with the 4208, the Conrail. Listen to that S3L horn. That's gorgeous. Weird weather. You can see a rainbow there and some snowflakes are coming down. 503 approaching is 1178. Suffern to Hoboken. The wind is really blowing.
I see some effort at replacing those opaque panes of glass here. Okay, at 5:08, approaching is train 53 from Hoboken to Port Jervis. Suffern is his first stop after Secaucus. A few minutes behind him will be 1165, Hoboken to Suffern. His first stop after Secaucus is Radburn Fairlawn. That was a nice unrestricted K5LA. I wish the CNJ had a horn like that. Oh, God. Oh, that nice sounding K5LA is holding the approach at 522, train 1165, Hoboken Suffern.
Attention, Slaughterville customers. The next train to stop on track 1 will be the 5:25 p.m. westbound train to Ridgewood, stopping at Broadway, Fairlawn, Radburn, Fairlawn, Glen Rock, Borough Hall, and Ridgewood. Please stand back from the yellow line.
Are they running that ahead of 1165? Boy, 1165 is really late for them to be running this local to Ridgewood ahead of them. Well, it looks like I'm going to be chipped out of a train passing through here. 1165 was canceled due to mechanical problems. Passengers for that train will be put on the following 1167. That'll be a crowded train. Yeah, nice, beautiful, unrestricted K5LA. It's about the only redeeming feature of those locomotives. Well, the gates are going down at 5:29. This could be X04. It's a deadhead from Middletown to Hoboken. Man, I'm really getting gypped out of trains here. Train 55 to Port Jervis was canceled due to mechanical issues. But 1167 should be coming shortly, jammed to the gills.
All customers be alert and aware of your surroundings. Please report any suspicious behavior or packages at the station or on board train to crew members.
Listen to that, 546, here comes train 1167 for Suffern, picking up the load from a canceled 1165. And this train has got a horn worth waiting for. This might be the 4514 again. Well, it's 6:13 p.m. I just got off train 1274 at Secaucus. Let's see what kind of power he's got on in the back of this thing. How about that? Twice today. There's a chance I may see it a third time. Well, approaching at 6:24 is train 59, the Port Jervis Hotshot. He makes Harriman, New York, the first stop after here. And more often than not, and tonight's no exception, it has the newer power, the newer, uglier power. Not this one. If you're going to give me an ALP 45 DP, give me one of these. I would rather that they put this paint scheme on a Jeep. That way it would more closely emulate a real, honest-to-goodness Erie Lackawanna locomotive, the GP35s. There was nothing on the EL that looked anything like this. 628, that's 1635, bound for Spring Valley. Good stuff here. This is 1225 to Waldwick. Here comes 1171 for Suffern. Just a couple of minutes later, here's 61 to Port Jervis. Yeah, these things have a Jeep cab and an F40 car body. These GP40 FH2s. A lot of these are former Rock Island engines. And at 3:23, the gates are going down for train 49 from Hoboken to Middletown. Should have a little serving of French onion soup from this train. All right, Ben. That soup tasted good. Well, 6:48. Here's 11:26 from Suffern. When they rev those things up in here. All right, at 6:57 p.m. I wanted to hang around for this train. This is 1637 for Spring Valley. Once more with feeling.
Three times a charm, baby.